Hey everyone, hope so you all are good. In this today's video I'm gonna show you how to make a automatic hand sanitizer dispenser for beginners. Before only I have made so many videos on how to make a automatic hand sanitizer dispenser, but in this today's video I'm gonna show you the complete method how to make a automatic hand sanitizer dispenser. For beginners, the materials you need for this automatic hand sanitizer dispenser is, the main thing is our Arduino Uno board, our ultrasonic sensor, relay. You can use 5 volts relay also or 12 volts relay also. I'm going to use a 5 volts relay. Our lovely little transistor, the BC547 transistor, and the motor for the sanitizer pump, and few wires for the connection. So these are the complete materials you need for the hardware connection part. Now coming for the software part, for programming our Arduino board, we have to program this IC in our computer. You need a computer for programming this. I'll show you how to install that application and how to program this board in this video. So for programming this board you need a cable like this. You will get it in the market on the online also. I'll give the description in the link so that you can purchase this Arduino Uno board and the cable. See, you have to connect the cable for the Arduino board and you have to connect our USB port for the computer. This is my computer port. I have connected an additional extra cable. See, we have to connect this to our computer and the light will get on. So in the computer, coming for the software part. So coming to the software part, you have to download an application called Arduino IDE. I'll give the link for downloading that application for your computer. Just open it and you will get the link for downloading it. Just I'll give the direct link for downloading it. You will be redirected for that one. Just you have to download the Arduino IDE for PC application. And then your application will get downloaded. I have already downloaded and installed that application in my computer, so I won't download it. After downloading it, you will get an application like this here. So just you have to open it and you will get an interaction in this way. So you will get a interaction in this way. When you open the application for the first time, you will get the interaction in this way. Just you have to select all and clear everything. In the description below I have given a code, means we have to write the code for this one. If we write the commands for this microcontroller board, if we write the command, for this Arduino board we have to write this command, this type of commands. So for beginners it might be difficult. So in this text document I have given this text in the description below. You can just copy them and just you can see everything would be clear. You can just paste it here, so everything will be done. After everything is done, just you have to connect this USB cable to your computer. After connecting this USB cable for the computer, just go to tools here and make sure that this in tools make sure that board must be Arduino Uno and port must be selected. It will show that your Arduino Uno board is in some port, it may vary. Just you have to select that port, and after that you have to just click here upload, and you have to save the file. So now the programming, the software part is completed. Now what the command we have written to what the IC has to do, everything is stored in this IC in the analog form. Now our software part is completely completed. After the software part, now let's have to connect the wires for this board. We will get 5 analog pin and digital pins for digital working and analog working. This is the 5 volt supply, ground, and the VCC for this controlling board. Everything, the power supply can be additionally also connected, and the USB port also supplies the power for the Arduino board. Now let's get started for the connection. Now our first component and the main component is our ultrasonic sensor. In this ultrasonic sensor you will get 4 main pins. In that, first one is our VCC, our supply. These two are the transmitter and receiver, trigger and echo pin, so called pins. This is the ground. First and the last are the power supply pins. Now we have to connect these pins for this Arduino board. See, the VCC pin. The VCC pin means the green color must go to the V in of the Arduino board. You can see the VCC must go for the V in of the Arduino port. Just I'll finish the connections. See, the VCC of to the V in port of the Arduino board, and the ground pin. You can see that the ground pin means the red color. I have selected the red color pin, must go to the ground of the Arduino Uno board. See, I have finished the power supply connection. Now these two have rested, the trigger and the echo pin. The trigger one, yellow, which must go for the 11th one. See, you can see here, it's 8, 9, 10 and 11. Trigger pin, which is mentioned in the ultrasonic sensor, the trigger must go for the 11, and the next pin is of echo 1. The echo must go for the 10th pin of this Arduino board. See, now our hardware connection part for the sensor is completed. So now next comes the relay connection. For controlling this motor, we have to use a relay. So for driving that, we have to use a transistor like this, BC547 transistor. I'll just give the link to purchase this in the description below. Now we have to make some hardware soldering part for this relay. I'll show you how to do it. See, this is a relay, 5 volts relay. You can use 12 volts relay also. It will be mentioned that it is a 5 volts relay. I'll show how to make the connection. The transistor must be connected for this relay. Let me solder this pin so that it won't. So if we do the soldering, the tip would fit perfectly, so it won't move. So now for the middle pin of this transistor, we have to connect a wire for the Arduino. So let me connect one wire for that one. Now the middle pin is ready, and this last pin must be connected for the ground. We have to give two supplies for this relay. One VCC, one is one is 5 plus 4 plus here and the minus here. For the from Arduino or a separate battery, you have to give plus here and minus for this pin, minus here plus here. So this transistor's left out pin must be connected for the ground of this Arduino. You will get more option for this ground. You will get another ground pin here. You have to just connect it for the this pin is little bit damaged. Let me just change the pin. So I'm changing the pin. The previous pin was quite damaged. So maintaining this jumper cables is a very big issue in maintaining. See, the last pin must be connected for the ground of this Arduino. See, now the middle one of this transistor, make sure that this won't make short circuit. And there is a good gap in between them. I'm applying gel so that they won't get removed. Now the middle pin of this transistor, the middle one must go for the 6th pin of this Arduino Uno board, which is here. The 6th one, you can see that this is the 6th pin. The middle pin of the transistor must go for the 6th one of this Arduino. Now completely
must go for the 6th one of the Arduino.
Done.
Now almost 70% of our hardware connection is completed.
Wires are little bit messed up. Yes. Now completely it is done. Now let us check that whether it will work properly or not. See, now I'm gonna place my hand in front of it. You could hear the sound of the relay. It is on and offing. This relay will on and off. See, as soon as I keep my hand in front of it, it will automatically on. Though if I keep my hand in front of it, it won't So basically this is a 12 volts pump, so we cannot run this 12 volts pump in this 5 volts Arduino, so we need a separate power supply for this motor pump. So I'm gonna use a 9 volts. The current rating might be anything but a minimum of 100 milliamps. So the connection, the plus and minus can vary in this. The plus and minus does not vary. These two wire are the power supply of this adapter. Now one of the wire of this power supply, I'm gonna connect it for the motor. See, this is the wire of the motor. I'm connecting this one wire of the motor. I'm directly connecting to the power supply. So just I'll show how the motor works. I'm connecting it to the power supply. So you can hear the sound of when I so this is the part. Now after one wire you have to directly connect, and the one wire of the motor must be connected for this relay. Here don't get confused with the pins here. Motor, the one of the wire of motor, you have to connect it here. This gel has become little bit mess, and the power supply you have to connect it here in between the middle pin. You have to connect the power supply wire for in the middle. So it won't make a mess, so I'll just solder this one. So now our complete hand sanitizer machine part is completed. If you just get mess with this connection, I'll just give you the complete neat circuit diagram. According to that circuit diagram, you can easily make your hand sanitizer machine. So the table is totally messed up. See, the motor to the relay, the motor is controlled by the relay, and the relay is controlled by this Arduino board. Just let me show you this normal working. Let me connect this board.
Finally, after everything, it's coming for the working part. See, as soon as I keep my hand in front of it, the motor would on, and even though if I keep my hand in front of the sensor only, the motor won't on again. Once the motor will on for few seconds and automatically on. I have built this in this format by using a simple programmer circuit and all. I have built this type one, a sprinkler one with a long delay time. As soon as I keep my hand in front of it, it would pump the sanitizer in this format. For the sprinkler, for this one, I'm gonna show you a complete one how it can be done. So now let's test our demo circuit. Let me install this pipe for this motor.
See, I have installed this pipe for this motor, and now let us install this motor inside this tank. And so after so much of mess, the total complete setup is ready. So now just let me pour some water for testing. I think the motor has been dipped. So as soon as I place my finger in front of it, it will automatically pump. Even though if I keep my hand in front of it, it won't pump. See, after some time, if I keep my hand in front of it, it will pump, and if I just remove it, it will just automatically off. Even though if I keep my hand in front of the sensor, it won't again on. So to vary the pumping ml of vary the sanitizer, in the program you have to do just ml do some pumping changes. Ml of the so motor, in the programming you part have to just make your changes in the software code. In just that Arduino IDE what you have to do in the code. In that Arduino IDE software, the program which I have given, you can find that stop something is ahead. This column, in this stop something ahead column, you will find this delay. You have to just vary this number. See, now it's 35. I'm gonna do it as 55 and just upload that 55 for the board. Now the program is uploaded for the board. Before you could see that a very little bit amount of sanitizer would pump. Now you can see that the sanitizer will be pumped. See, the quantity of the sanitizer is been increased. See, for to increase the sanitizer pumping level, just keep the number level low. See, now I'm gonna keep it as 25 and upload the code. The code is been uploaded. As soon as I keep, the quantity of the sanitizer is decreased. So finally, this is the working part complete for the beginners. The video was too long, so I'll just give the circuit diagram in the description. You can just have a visit. See, the totally completely ready models are available. You can just do the models in this way. You can use any old geometry box or something for using it and make a hole in this cap and just install them in this way and make your own automatic sanitizer box. That's it for today's video. It was very difficult for making this video, so I hope you will like this video. Please like and share this video if you like it. Thank you.